After 3.5 days of working, our house seems to look more like a house now. Take you on a little tour. The outside, window, walls. It all looks great. Very proud of our work and exhausted.
Yeah. Let me clean this one and more mud. Yeah. This one.
Weiss. I'm a rabbi from Houston, Texas, and I'm the rabbi of Congregation Shema Kolenu. I'm personally touched by it as a survivor of Hurricane Harvey. My house flooded. We had 3 feet of water, and I was remarking earlier that yes, we flooded and yes, we lost our house, but I had and have the resources to care for myself and to move my family elsewhere. There was a quote that I heard during Hurricane Harvey on the radio that really captured what I was experiencing, and that is that natural disasters, they don't create crises, they reveal them. And so the reality is that if you have resources, if you have a good home, if you have insurance, if you have all those things, then you can take care of yourself and you can move forward. But if you are like a vast majority of people, and then all the more so when you look at Puerto Rico, this is all they have. And so when it's gone, there's not anybody else and not anything else ready to pick them up and help them move elsewhere. So to realize that this organization, the Hunger Corps, is setting its sights on this community and dedicating years to it to really change these people's lives. And it sounds like what they're doing is they're not just building them homes, but they're really helping them change their lives.
Right now, our country is very polarized. We're polarized on the basis of geography and where we live, how we pray, what we believe, what party we vote for. And I think that it's incredibly important to have transpartisan, transracial, transreligious work like this, where people are able to form cross-cutting identities and say, you know what, you're Jewish and I'm Muslim, but we both care about victims of Hurricane Maria and Hurricane Harvey. And so it's so important that we're able to act together as communities. And right now, the toxic polarization in our country is preventing us from doing that. One America movement is all about building that cross-cutting relationship, building a foundation so that communities are able to work together.
It's incredibly important for faith leaders to come out to disaster zones and to sit here and to work together in unison, not only because it creates more bonds between our leadership, but what it does is when we go back to our own congregations, we can tell our congregations, this is a situation on the ground. The media may not be covering it, but the people are still in need. And when we reach out to our faith congregations, we're hitting 500, 600, 700 people at a time, whereas the media can't do that, our government can't do that. And when it comes from faith leadership, the impact of the words that we carry is significantly different from the impact that congressmen or state reps or anyone else can carry, even Islamic Relief on its own. Because when it comes from people who are absolutely trusted and respected in the community, who are seen as leadership within their own communities, whether it be the Christian community, the Jewish community, or the Muslim community, those words carry enough impact and enough weight to where the congregants can be lifted and people can jump into action.
For most of us, when we mention Puerto Rico, we think about cruise ships and resorts. But this trip has been transformative for those of us who have come, because we did not come here to play. We came here to work. And our work here has been very successful on 3 levels. Firstly, we're here to bear witness to a crisis that echoed that which we felt during Hurricane Harvey, just a few months after we were struck by a storm of that magnitude. Secondly, we came here to change the narrative, the ways we speak about Puerto Rico, which is actually part of the United States. And thirdly, we came here to restore a sense of hope. I think we did each of those things in our work here. We worked hard, to rebuild someone's home. We worked hard to relearn about this part of our nation. And we worked very, very hard to bear witness to the fact that storms are indiscriminate. All natural crises are indiscriminate. And all of us can make a difference, as these events can bring us together in ways that restore hope and vision for a future.